Hi, and welcome to this new Dave Diary where Laura and I are going to give you an overview on our new game, Belong. Our game is a co-op action game with RPG progression on an open map. Our universe is sci-fi fantasy, where the universe is fractured and humanity is surviving because they lost their technology, and old Egyptian gods are coming back with magic.
Humanity has been sent back to the Stone Age because of an event that basically broke the structure, the fabric of reality. And at that point, we see the gods and the legends coming back in our world, and then really giving a hard time to humans.
Our game features action combat similar to God of War or Devil May Cry, where you have a lot of quick action, parry system, juggle, lots of advanced combat mechanics.
On top of the core mechanics of like melee combat, we also have range combat and magic combat. So it's kind of a very broad way of playing this game.
We have exploration in our game, and that features a parkour system that lets you climb everywhere. It's similar to games like Assassin's Creed or Spider-Man franchise. We have a progression system similar to games like Hades, where you reset your progression every time you start a new run, and you upgrade with random upgrades through the map as you fight challenges and defeat monsters. And at the end of your run, you can spend your resources to upgrade your character with your meta progression.
The multiplayer aspect of Belong is also very interesting. It's similar to Helldivers 2, where you have a lot of collaboration and communication between the players. You have to build a bit of strategy. Are you staying together? Are you splitting? So the way you approach the map requires a lot of collaboration, and obviously you share the rewards, so you're very much incentivized to play together. Our goal is to create a really positive community where people help each other, so that's core to the experience.
And one thing that we really want to promote in the game is to allow players to feel overpowered and to feel like legends. And one way that we allow this is because of the progression system during the run. We want to allow players to create builds that become overpowered and basically feel like you're breaking the game, not only yourself, but also with synergies with the other players. So in the game, you select a mission, you go to a map, and at the start, you might want to split and do different challenges looking for upgrades.
First, you land in this map and you're gonna have to explore, find some loot, upgrades and things like that. Fights are gonna give you rewards and upgrades, so you're gonna be able to decide how to evolve your playstyle in your session. After you get rewarded, you get a chance to get an escalation where a boss can show up and you have to fight him. And usually that's where we have our join mechanic, where other players that are on the map or in the matchmaking will be called to join you and help you defeat that boss.
As you go through the map, at one point you will have defeated all the bosses, and in the end you will find an elite boss usually in the center of the map, and that becomes like a big raid, like a big MMO raid, where you have multiple waves of enemies and that big boss at the end. And that's usually where all the players that split to do different challenges and find secrets, that's where they have to come back together to defeat that big boss at the end.
I think one observation we've had when we started working on this game is that when players try to connect through games, a lot of the time the classic mechanics of games are getting in the way. A real group of friends, like in real life, works quite differently than a sports team or something like that. Basically, in your group of friends, everybody's very different, and that's what makes the group strong.
So our approach was to find a way to basically innovate with social mechanics to make the game approachable for players to maybe spend a lot of time if they want, maybe grind on their own, and find some secrets that they can come back to their other friends and say, hey, I found a secret that now we can play together. Give them a reason to advertise to their friend and say, I found that secret, please come back this weekend, we can play it together.
A lot of the action games are not really thinking like that. So what we're introducing in this game is really building mechanics that support different profiles of player.
Our game is a power fantasy. Like, you want to become very powerful, and because of the universe with the old Egyptian gods, basically becoming a legend is the way to do it in the community. We want players, just like Let Me Solo Her, to become someone that is recognized in the game.
When you start to kill gods, be able to put your name everywhere in the game so that people recognize your brand and recognize you as a legend.
A lot of the content we're going to release is going to be hidden, and we're going to let the community find it. And so that's something that we want to give the players an opportunity to find, and then not only advertise that they found it, maybe probably name it, create challenges around it. So that's the overview of our game Belong. We just hinted at a couple of the key features. What we want to hear from you is what are the questions, what type of details do you want? Because we're going to do a lot of deep dive videos on the different systems, on the universe, on the community we want to build. We also want to do a Q&A live session on Discord.
You can always join the Discord and ask your questions and help us clarify some elements of the game.
Let us know what type of topic you want us to cover next.